goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. I'm not gonna lie. Like with me, this is a personal preference. This is a personal preference statement. Just as a man, I don't want to hear you say nothing about discounts, cheaper. Even if you do, like, I don't mind you getting a discount. I don't mind you preferring cheaper and things of that sort. I don't want to hear it as the lady. Like, I don't want to hear you got a problem with no prices and nothing. If I don't live my life that way, I don't want my man to express himself that way. You could feel that way. You could organize it aside from me somewhere else. But as soon as I hear somebody say, that's too much, how much is it? Oh, that shit pisses me off. Just as a woman. Personal preference. This is just me talking, okay? I cannot deal with that shit. I hate when guys like complain about prices and things and want like shit to be cheaper. Like, and you could feel that way. Just don't express it out loud near me because I don't do that. Like, I like the finest of the finest. I pay top dollar for certain things in life, which is most of everything. And I would want my man to as well. Like, like please. Like, I don't, even if, does that make sense? Yeah.
Let's start here. You strategically placed and positioned your camera to face you and face the child in the back seat. Question: why? Why did you position it like that? Is there more to this than we know? Was that set up to trigger serious adults, parents? Or is this just typically how your routine is when you get behind the wheel? See, I don't have a problem with you having these type of conversations. Someone must have asked you about it. Or maybe you read a comment. That's fine. Share your thoughts. What I have a problem with off bat is the fact that you are driving around with this child in the back seat, no type of protection whatsoever, in traffic, just driving also casual, which leads me to believe that you do this on a regular basis. And if you're just trolling and you're just really just honestly attempting to piss people off with that, congratulations, you succeeded. There's nothing more that I can't stand as someone who is so accustomed to attention and validation that everything else around them subsequently suffers because of your need to have everybody's eyes on you. And I hate the fact that this kid is growing up under that type of guidance. And it's not to say that you don't feed the kid, you don't put clothes on the kid, but when it comes to certain values and morals and things of that nature, guess what? Everything that you complained about not too long ago about you being groomed and this, that, and the third, guess what? You are projecting all of that bullshit on the kid. Now, as far as your lifestyle and you wanting to live a vain existence and you put a lot of stock and faith in the quality of life through what you wear and what you can purchase, they most of the world is that way. Vain is if anybody decides to pursue you, they should already understand what your track record is, what your history is. Stop trying to save her in the comments section, blaming everybody for how she is. Clearly, she's decided to embrace it. If you decide to deal with her even after her history, if all the conquest, no ring, no engagements, none of her relationships seem to last no longer than a year or two, if that. That's on you if you decide to do anything with her. And if you got to spend your entire life savings to maintain a relationship with anybody, guess what? It's probably not worth it. Unless you're just there to purchase a good time, then hey, that's on you. I think it's pointless to spend all that money on somebody that you're not even going to be with long. You might as well just go to a service and hire someone to get the same quality out of it for a couple sessions here. I think it's just it's expensive as fuck to be paying for box. I don't understand the appeal for it. If a man is disqualified because he doesn't want to excessively spend or he wants to prioritize where his wealth is going, I don't see what the issue is. If his character and his morals supersede all the superficial stuff, what's the problem? I listen to you talk, you sound like you're telling on yourself. This is a horrible way to market, and you're absolutely marketing yourself. Every time you open your mouth and get on social media and you do things like this, you are saying so many words without saying a lot of them. And here people want to feel sorry for you, but you don't sound too confused or depressed, or you don't sound like you're struggling at all. You managed to procreate, but why couldn't you log that somebody? You have all these standards. Well, why aren't you with the person who aligns with your beliefs? Sounds like something you're doing isn't actually working out. Then you're coping. You sound like you're coping, pricing yourself out, or you're basically telling people, don't mess with me if you can't afford the box. But for anybody listening to her, especially when it comes to giving advice, you done lost your damn mind. What do I know? I'd say stay off the internet. I told you before, go get some help. Get the hell away from these yes men. Get the what help. Just get away from all social media. You shouldn't be on here talking to nobody. You should be trying to get your mental and spiritual stuff in order. This right here ain't it at all.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pushite talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sign flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is brand new plane. If you get it messy,